The row of Obom markets, they said that if you shouted your name in Obom market on a Saturday, you'd hear it come back with insults, laughter, and the sound of a pounding mortar. Women yelled prices louder than roosters crowing, men argued about whose yam was heavier, and children chased after rolling oranges like wild goats, and right in the middle of it all, standing tall with her loud rapper and louder mouth, was Ama Tutu, the most charming liar in the entire market if selling with. Sweet talk was a sport. Ama would be the undisputed champion. Come on buy from me, my sister. She'd sing, these tomatoes were kissed by the morning dew of heaven. Everyone knew she was exaggerating. Everyone laughed. But somehow, everyone still bought from her. Ama Tutu wasn't bad-hearted, she just loved drama. Her lies weren't evil, just too creative for her own good. One morning, she told a customer, "My pepper. Oh, it's so fresh that it still remembers the farm." Another time, when a trader accused her of cheating, she said sweetly, "Cheating? Me? My honesty is so pure, it can pass through fire without burning." The market women would clutch their bellies laughing, but laughter can turn to silence faster than the clap of thunder, and Ama was about to find out how fast. It was a Wednesday, unusually quiet. Dust hung in the air, and the sun glared like an angry eye. A man appeared in a deep blue robe, tall and calm, walking like he owned the ground. He spoke few words, but his eyes seemed to measure everything. He stopped right at Omar's stall. "I heard you have the best groundnuts in the land," he said softly. Omar beamed. "Oh, my brother, not just the best. These groundnuts were once served at the palace of the regional governor." The man blinked. "The governor? Truly?" "Of course," Omar replied. "He even wrote me a thank you letter." Gasps rippled through nearby stalls. Omar, satisfied with her performance, handed him 3 sacks of groundnuts. He paid quietly, nodded, and left. The next market day, he came back, but this time, with soldiers. The whole market froze, the drums stopped. The pesos paused midair. Even the goat stopped chewing. The man pointed at Ama. "That's her. Ama Tutu, right?" Omar's heart thumped. Yes, but..." "Why?" The soldier stepped forward. "By order of the governor, we've come to confirm her story." The market buzzed like a beehive. "What story?" "She said the governor ate her groundnuts." "Oh. This one is finished today." Omar tried to smile. "Oh, it was just a small joke." But the man in blue didn't laugh. He opened one of her groundnut bags and said, "These aren't from the palace. They are from my farm." Everyone gasped. The man in blue was Kwabena Mensah, the biggest farmer in the district, the very one Omar had bought the nuts from. Omar's face fell like spilled palm oil. By afternoon, word had spread faster than gossip after a wedding. Ama Tutu lies to her customers. She embarrassed Obom Market. She said she knows the governor, yet she can't even find change for a 10 cedi note. People laughed, but not kindly this time. No one came near her stall. Even her best friend, Efe the fish seller, avoided her eyes. Oma sat alone as flies danced over her tomatoes. Her sweet tongue had finally bought her silence. For 3 days, Oma didn't come to the market. Then, on the 4th day, she walked back with a small stool and a new sign hanging above her stall. It read, "Truth sold here. No lies, no discounts." At first, people mocked her. Truth. Since when did Oma know that word? But Oma only smiled. Since the day my lies nearly bought me a prison cell. Slowly, people began returning, not because her goods were special, but because her honesty was refreshing. She told customers exactly where her goods came from, how much she earned, and even when they weren't fresh, and strangely, she started earning more. Weeks later, Obom Market was alive again, buzzing with laughter and trade. Ama Tutu's store became the first stop for travelers. She was still witty, still bold, but now, her words carried weight. One day, the same farmer, Kobina Mensah, stopped by. "You've changed," he said. Oma chuckled. "Not changed, just edited. Even lies need correction sometimes." They both laughed, and the market joined in. Moral of the story: a clever tongue can win the crowd, but only truth keeps the market open. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for more content like this.